Welcome back to another explainer. A Catholic liturgical calendar can sometimes just look like this crowded grid of dates and names, right? But honestly, it's so much more than that. It's actually this incredibly dynamic spiritual roadmap. The Church uses this calendar to literally sanctify each and every day, whether we're celebrating the saving mysteries of Christ, honoring the Blessed Virgin Mary, or remembering these absolutely incredible saints who modeled heroic faith. So today we're taking a highly focused journey through the principal celebrations of August 2026, just to see exactly how this month is structured to inspire your prayer and really deepen your faith. Let's dive in. My soul proclaims the greatness of the Lord, and my spirit rejoices in God my Savior. That powerful quote from the Magnificat in the Gospel of Luke really sets a beautifully joyful, reverent tone for our explainer today. August is a month deeply focused on the Blessed Virgin Mary, and these words just perfectly capture what the Church is inviting us into right now. It's a spirit of rejoicing, of recognizing the greatness of the Lord and ultimately growing closer to God. So try to keep this attitude of joyful praise in the back of your mind as we navigate through the weeks ahead.
To get us there, we'll be exploring this structured spiritual journey in 5 parts today. First, the Heart of August. 2, the Assumption of Mary. 3, Feasts in Ordinary Time. 4, remembering the saints. And finally, 5, your very own spiritual action plan.
Let's kick things off with Section 1, the Heart of August, looking at the monthly devotion to the Immaculate Heart of Mary.
So, what does this actually look like in practice? Well, the Church invites us to look directly at the Immaculate Heart and strive to imitate 5 specific virtues in our daily lives. We're talking about unwavering faith, deep humility, purity, loving obedience, and a complete trust in God's will. These aren't just lofty ideas. They form a really clear, focused framework for your personal spiritual growth throughout the entire month, no matter what specific day of the week it happens to be.
Moving right along to Section 2, the Assumption of Mary, which is really the climax of August.
You see, the Church doesn't just want you to show up on a major holy day completely unannounced. Instead, it encourages a structured countdown. Starting on August 6th and running right through the 14th, we're encouraged to pray a novena. Now, as you probably know, that's a traditional 9-day period of private devotion. And while it's not strictly an official requirement of the Church, it is widely observed by Catholics everywhere as just a highly meaningful way to spiritually prep for the big day on the 15th.
And that brings us to Saturday, August 15th, where we celebrate one of the Church's absolute greatest solemnities. The Assumption celebrates the glorious reality of the Blessed Virgin Mary being taken, body and soul, into heavenly glory at the very end of her earthly life. It is literally the pinnacle of the August liturgical calendar, celebrated with the absolute highest rank of a solemnity. It's a huge deal.
That brings us to Section 3, Feasts and Ordinary Time, focusing on the rhythms of grace.
Now, running right alongside all these major events, there are exactly 5 Sundays in Ordinary Time this August. Spanning from the 18th Sunday on August 2nd all the way to the 22nd Sunday on August 30th, these 5 Sundays serve as the crucial anchor points of the month. They establish that regular, vital, liturgical rhythm where we participate in Sunday Mass and receive the sacraments. It's the heartbeat of the month, really.
And interspersed right within that steady rhythm of Ordinary Time are 3 major feasts. Notice how they're beautifully spaced out across the weeks here. On Thursday, August 6th, the Church celebrates the profound mystery of the Transfiguration of the Lord. Then we honor 2 remarkable figures. On Monday the 10th, St. Lawrence, a deacon and martyr, and on Monday the 24th, St. Bartholomew, one of the original apostles. These feasts act almost like bright flashes of inspiration, just breaking right through the ordinary weeks.
Let's transition into Section 4, Remembering the Saints, our companions on the journey.
The August calendar is absolutely packed, listing 11 specific memorials that showcase just an incredible richness and diversity of vocations. I mean, look at this lineup. We have dedicated priests and martyrs like St. John Mary Vianney on the 4th and St. Maximilian Mary Kolbe on the 14th. We've got brilliant doctors of the Church like St. Alphonsus Liguori, St. Dominic, and St. Bernard of Clairvaux. We remember St. Clare of Assisi on the 11th and Pope St. Pius X on the 21st. The month also features another beautiful Marian memorial with the Queenship of the Blessed Virgin Mary on August 22nd. It is just a true, vibrant mosaic of holiness.
Now, you have to notice this beautiful back-to-back pairing at the very end of the month. The calendar intentionally places St. Monica on August 27th, followed immediately by her son, St. Augustine, on the 28th. I just love that. It's such a powerful reminder of their profound historical and spiritual connection, you know? The faithful, tirelessly praying mother right next to the son who became a towering bishop and doctor of the Church.
The month's remembrance of saints then concludes super dramatically the very next day, on August 29th. Here, the Church observes a memorial honoring the ultimate sacrifice, the Passion or beheading of St. John the Baptist. It's a really striking end to the month's memorials, providing this powerful testament to standing firm in the truth, absolutely no matter the cost. Finally, we arrive at Section 5, your spiritual action plan. This is all about bringing August to life.
So how do we step fully into this journey of Christian discipleship throughout August? Well, here are 5 deeply actionable reminders for you. First, actively honor the Immaculate Heart of Mary with love and devotion. Second, please don't let the 15th catch you by surprise. Prepare prayerfully for the Assumption, maybe by joining in that novena we looked at earlier. Third, take some time to reflect on the inspiring witness of all those diverse saints we just talked about. Fourth, anchor your month by participating faithfully in Sunday Mass and receiving the sacraments regularly across those 5 Sundays. And finally, use all of this to grow daily in holiness through prayer and acts of charity.
With the dates set, the virtues outlined, and the saints laid bare, the ultimate question for us today is, how will you engage with this invitation? The Church is providing the rhythm, but, well, you have to walk the path. So which of these daily virtues will be the hardest for you to master this month? Thank you so much for joining me for this explainer, and I really look forward to exploring our next topic with you soon.